Today, the day started with a little bad incident. While we were on the morning walk, we saw a young man zipping across us in such a speed and just few yards away, missing the road on the corner. He slips and hit the road and breaks his head. My friend. Yes, of course, he was immediately given attention to and we evacuated him to the hospital. But this incident gave me to talk on today's topic, and that is, I feel, is the perils of the promiscuity. Adolescents, boys, seems to have a compelling need to prove their manhood. The means differ in every neighborhood. Sometimes a boy can prove himself by scoring a touchdown while draped with enemy trackers. Sometimes by doing a better driving, I would say, recklessly on a pulsar, on a expensive bike, speeding, approaching that of a sound. Most of the so-called wildness of youth is the necessity to demonstrate, I feel, the daring in order to satisfy the developing sensual appetite. The phoniest proof of manhood that can be devised, and some teenage societies demands it, is the physical act of love. A boy believes that he must prove himself by succeeding with the town child lady, or with some older woman maybe. There is a real danger, my friend, inherent in this. The boy certainly will be awkward, and it is possible that he will fail in his initial attempt. Such failure may frighten him. He may even suffer from impotence afterwards. Surely this psychological impotence is a demonstrable fact. Afterward, nothing but regret. Parents must help their sons, I feel, find a more acceptable method of proving themselves. There are. But parents who know so well how to administer a boy's allowance, how to regulate his homework, how to get him to remember to tuck in his shirt, are prone to mishandle the problem of his sexual urges. Some parents assume the situation is adequately covered with a curt don't, which is disastrously unhelpful, I feel. Others carefully explain that a boy and a girl have the power to start a life, the power too magnificent to be used casually as a boy. This is better, I feel, but it also falls short. Adolescent boy needs to know, my friend, that promiscuity is habit forming and can actually make a shambles of their adult life. Promiscuity is not the indulgence of confidence, capable men, but of men who have been defeated. It doesn't attract then it doesn't attract them of achievements, but men looking for achievements. My friend, promiscuity destroys much as a negative act does it, blacking out disappointments and making them making feel actually 9 feet tall, and it has the same hangover the next day also, with the disappointment still unsolved and the man even less able to cope with them. Uh, the promiscuous man is not oversexed at all, I feel. He is actually undersexed. He is not looking to give something, but is looking to get something. To dislodge the pattern, we cannot set adolescence. To desolate a person, we again cannot set adolescence. A boy must not indulge himself in his youth if he wants to be coherent. He should refrain from indulging in such acts. You see, if he wants to have a secure adult life, he might keep in his mind that gluttons that don't enjoy the taste of food. An adolescent boy can check on his own incipient gluttonary by means of a bit of introspection. A youth should always understand his own biology. That's very important. My friend, throughout his lifespan, the male urge for sex is much stronger than the female. It is always, you see, the boys who should light the bonfire. Best prevention of burns is to make certain that the location prohibits the fire getting out of hand. A good place, I feel, always for the good night kisses on the girl's doorstep. The boy goes home pleasantly tingling. And the worst place, which many of us do it and don't stand, is a parked car on a lonely road. And he may go home full of terror and guilt. My friend, the perils of promiscuity is too much for a young adolescent to handle. And there is enough, if not checked by the parents or the seniors or the more mature people, to destroy his adult life. A boy must appreciate that the act of love can only be debased, possibly forever, by trying to make it manly achievement. Absolutely not. The perils of promiscuity are too much for any adolescent to handle. Thank you very much.